All right, the studio. The episode is called The Golden Globes. Do you like conflict? If you do, and you like tension, the studio Golden Globes episode is fantastic. Seth Rogan, he's the head of a studio, a movie studio. They're at the Golden Globes. He's got a movie that is nominated, or the actor from the movie is nominated at the Golden Globes, and he really feels like he should be thanked in her acceptance speech. And you get like I don't know if this is true, what happens in the studio. It doesn't seem far-fetched. As an outsider, it doesn't seem far-fetched. I don't know if it is. But you get the impression that these things kind of work like this. I have no way of knowing that. If anybody's ever worked, you could tell me like if the studio is a documentary or if it whatever. But the great thing about this episode is that you feel they're really good at creating conflict and tension, because the whole episode is following Seth Rogen around as he's trying to sort of weasel his way into her acceptance speech. And you kind of also feel sympathetic to him, because he is, he probably should be thanked. I would, just looking, not knowing the whole story here, but it does seem like something that you could thank someone for being a head studio. I mean, you put out the movie, you had a hand in probably the role. Because I would imagine it's not just up to like casting at that point when you have like a big movie and a big star in this show, at least. So you kind of feel sympathetic towards him, and also because they do a great job of creating tension, because you kind of do identify with that. Like how many times have you not been thanked for things that you wish that you had, or maybe I guess it's a love language, which I hate bringing up love languages. They're the worst for me. I don't know. It is nice to be thanked. It's not one of mine if we talk love languages, but I get that it's important to some people. But I can at least identify with the idea that you felt like you should be thanked, but I don't know what the motivation for it is, and that's where a lot of the tension comes in. Like, does he want it genuinely as a human being to feel appreciated and loved, or is it a career thing? Because, and if you have, there's a spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it, but so you can watch it, then come back to this moment. Welcome back. His right-hand man, Sam or Saperstein, just catches fire. Somebody randomly, says thank you to him, and then it catches fire that everyone sort of jokingly says, and, Saperstein or whatever. And you also kind of wonder, like, is that how stars are made? Like Hawk Tuah, you just got to be in the right place at the right time in a weird moment and energy. Anyway, I digress, but he sees that happen, and that just kind of rubs it in even more, that he's trying to get recognition. Here's his right-hand man who's just getting drunk, having fun, and people are having fun with him. And he just feels like kind of left out. I had a comparison to make, and I lost it before I started this recording. It doesn't matter. But so you do feel sympathetic towards him, but you also feel like, oh, why are you doing this? No, it's one of those ones where it's a David Brent type thing, right? You start to see what he's going to do and the embarrassing thing that's going to happen. He's about to sing or dance or whatever, and you think, oh no, please don't do that. No, please. Just let it go. Just have a glass and go home and cry in your bed like the rest of us. Can't you, please? But it's a fascinating watch. It's an interesting one. It's getting towards the end. They're so good at this. That's so good. It's fun. This one is a little tense. It kind of reminds me of the second episode where he kept coming around the set, and they were trying to get it in one take or whatever, and it wasn't one take, but the episode itself was in one take, but they're trying to get it before the sun went down, and he kept barging in and pushing his opinion to the director. And what can a director say if the studio head's there? Like, you can't really say, like, get the fuck out of here, But similar tension. Very excellent episode. Coming up on the last couple here. It's going to be sad because I do like this show. I hope that it continues. I don't know if that's been announced yet. Put it in the comments below if you have. I'd also like to know what your favorite episodes are if you put it here. What did you think about the Golden Globe one? Put it below. Let's talk about it. So Golden Globes, the studio. Give it a strong thumbs up.